In Judaism, all of the laws have amazing life lessons that you and I can learn from. For example, in kosher, God talks about the fish, that in order to be a kosher fish, you have to have fins and scales. Well, why do I have to be told about fins and scales? Any fish that has scales obviously also has fins. Why did God make a point that it needs both? Well, what does fins do and what do scales do? Well, scales are like a defense for the fish. It keeps microbes, it keeps negativity from coming into the fish. The fins, on the other hand, it gives it its adventure. It gives it where it can go. It takes it out of the world that it's in and brings it to a whole new place. Well, this was the argument over 100 years ago with the Jewish people. What to do? Should we stay in our defense in the Shtetl and never look at the progress what the world is going to? Where others were believing, no, we got to get out of the Shtetl, leave the Shtetl where it is, and go out to the world where there is progress and become the way the world is more enlightened, etc. Comes God and says, I want both from you. You see, I created this beautiful world with all of these science, with all of these beautiful ways to make this world a better place. I want you to do it. But the way to do it is not just go out and be a doctor or a lawyer, whatever you want to be. Please, bring the Judaism with you. So if you have your own office. I see it all over town. I'm sure you've seen it too. Many Jews are starting to put a mezuzah on the door. Why? Because they're bringing the fins and the scales together. We have to have both. We Jewish people cannot just go off and just think about progress and make the world a better place that way. We're also a light upon the nations. We have to bring our scales, our morals, our light that the world can learn from. So, go out and be a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer. You want to be a rock and roll star? Go be a rock and roll star. How about a U.S. senator? Be the greatest human being that you could be. Nothing wrong with that. But the reality is, God wants you also to bring the Judaism together as one. Wow. How do you balance the two? How do you go out into the world and also bring Judaism together without each one overbearing on the other? Now that is a question for you to ask the rabbi.